I can't, sir. The cellar's full of thingies. What are they called? You know, furry blighters with the tails.
Foxes?
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 That's it, foxes. Hundreds of them.
Where do I go? Let's go back to the alchemist shop and see if there's anything I can get from there. Is the guy still blown up in the street? Look at that. What? Oh, it's the ninja again. You don't have a mask, you have a hood. You're gonna fall down again. It's another ladder. Okay. I'm gonna take it away. This is not medieval England. This is a fantasy, complete magic world. A Discworld, in fact, on the back of a giant turtle. Did you not see the introduction?
That doesn't work.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
Let's keep track of that.
Can I break it? Can I get over here? No. Oh, I got too excited. No, just a big turtle. Literally a turtle. You should go back and watch my YouTube archive, the first one there, because that should give the introduction of the turtle. The interdimensional turtle that rides on the back of... No, sorry. The elephants are on the turtle. There's a turtle, on the back of which are 4 elephants, each holding up part of the Discworld. And it's flying through space. What can I use to get the ladder down? I have to take it with me. I don't want to go up and try it one by one. Yeah, hugely bigger. I don't think custard tart would work. Prunes? Prunes on the ladder? No, okay. Let's look in the alchemist shop, that's what I came here for. Nope, get off. Can I get popcorn?
That doesn't work. What's in here then? Looks like cooking oil.
It's still popcorn.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Nothing works, does it?
Leave the camera alone.
Looks like a little...
Can I grab what you're holding? No, apparently not.
That doesn't work.
Meh.
What's that noise?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That noise! What's that noise?
I can't hear you. Wait a minute while I turn off the noise.
Just tell me what you're doing.
I'm banging grains. It's for the kickies. We need a novelty food for people to eat while watching the shows.
Banged grain?
Great name. Yes, I thought it up myself.
Yeah, I can tell. Does it always make that awful noise? It's a civil disturbance, that is. Don't you need a license for doing that?
Well, I asked if you needed a permit to bang grain, and they've given me one of these instead.
This is a permit for soliciting street girls.
But is that better than exploded corn kernels with butter?
You don't get out much, do you?
Alright.
Well, goodbye.
Don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, probably. Steam bending. Oh, yeah, itchy nose. Wah. Okay. I have not sneezed yet. One day. One day I will be on the VTubers sneezing Twitter account. I doubt anyone watches my streams enough to, Oh, I didn't go into the shop. Not enough people watch my streams to make that happen. Oh, I didn't use the VTuber hashtag, that's probably... Anyway. Oh, more toys. Is it a Yoshi? That's kind of cute. You can go with a donkey. You can be friends. There. Donkey and dinosaur.
Greetings, shopkeeper.
Good day, sir. Can I interest you in our toys? There's today's special, an amusing line
It's
of
not
bears
technically
and wizards.
fire, but
or there's
I guess it's
Violent
similar,
Bob, the doll with a face you can rip clean off.
Eh?
It's very therapeutic.
I'm sure.
The sort of thing you can share with your brothers.
I like that.
Brothers of
It's one of my
evil,
favourite forms of
walking
bending.
arm in arm across the rooftops of the world.
Are you all right?
Pardon? Oh, yes. Never felt better. So, can I help you at all, sir? Anything special catch your eye?
Oh, just browsing.
Browsing?
Yes.
Not plotting?
Definitely not.
Not secretly planning the overthrow of the patrician and the total dominance of the city?
No, not at all.
Oh, damn. Right you are, sir. Browse away.
Can I use a secret handshake on him? I don't know.
That doesn't work.
No, he's behind a desk. Probably not. I imagine lava being like the form of Earth probably means that's why Earthbenders can lava bend, but Firebenders couldn't. I guess they could probably... It would be interesting. You'd probably have to get an airbender to whip the air around it into such a heat that it ignited, and then a firebender could do it, I think. But it gets complicated when you have these kind of states of matter that are like between two elements, technically, where that would lie in the rules. Maybe I should check out the roleplay game Kickstarter to see if that covers it.
That doesn't work.
Can I get anything in there? Brush. Oops.
That doesn't work.
Can I water it down?
That doesn't work.
Yeah, that's a good compromise. They could probably heat up the rock to a point that it became lava, but then being that it was still essentially like the composite of rock would probably still have to be up to the earthbenders to use it. Well, Aang can kind of... It's all very seamless to him.
That doesn't work.
Can I glue in the hat and then stick it on someone's head?
That doesn't work.
No, okay.
That doesn't work. Wood, solid.
Yeah. Prunes! Glued the prunes. If I glue the fishmonger's
That
mouth
doesn't
shut,
work.
maybe he'll run and give me the swordfish. Well, I guess he doesn't need to give me the swordfish because I have an actual sword now. I mean, he still whips the other elements together quite well. Oh. I have a gluey bone. I just thought of something else I could say that I'm not going to. all I can think of now. Don't make me say it. Oh, you're reminded. Tell me of what you are reminded. Can we use a worm? Worm in the caviar?
That doesn't work.
Yeah, I would like to. That sounds really cool. Snake. Swap it for your eel belt. Snake in the caviar.
That doesn't work.
He's not really eating it anymore. He's having some odd kind of involuntary movements there.
Oh, let's not be silly.
What? You literally just did that. Banana in the caviar. Nope. You want to see a picture of an octopus?
That doesn't work.
Nope. You're actually going to talk to me?
I have absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time.
Okay. Fine. Alright. Oh yeah, I stole that from him, so probably wouldn't be an idea to show it to him and then I'll lose it again. Is he just going to be a headless corpse now? Okay. Oh. A little book.
That doesn't work.
Can I take a diploma?
That doesn't work.
Oh. Ooh. Book, yeah, I have a book. We've done a lot of book swapping in this episode. Oh yeah, I need to check my stats. Oh, refresh please. More messages below, yeah. I wouldn't let you see them. Let me go back. Keep checking my, because I'm nervous about what happened last week, so checking to see that I'm not getting like follow bombed or anything. It really sucks that you have to kind of keep track of that. I was forgetting for a while because I was getting into it, which is how you should be with streaming, but then it's like, oh no, what if something happens? Don't particularly want to have that again. Let's see if he knows anything more about. You send me a picture? Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I will compliment you on this. Yeah. It happens. I mean, I was kind of... It's hard when you kind of any kind of marginalized streamer to, like, you expect something like that to happen at some point, which is not ever as it should be anyway, but it's like... I didn't want it to happen. But I kind of feel a little better in some way for it having kind of happened, because it's like, okay, I'm a little more prepared for the feeling of what it happens. But I mean, it's still nothing compared to what other people go through and what they have like every single time, not just from bots who are doing a random attack of all the hashtags, but, you know, people who are literally targeted for just being themselves. It's like, it's exhausting and terrible that anyone has to put up with that just for wanting to be themselves and trying to make a success of being themselves, you know? I don't know that I'll ever get more than, like, this, which is fine, but nobody should be limited to that by having to hide themselves deliberately to remain safe. Very sordid fucking behavior. He hasn't given me any more extra stuff. Oh.
You're all warriors. Warriors, what am I saying? So, do you know anything about swords?
Nice thing was everyone was
You
really
can get
like
hurt with swords.
I know.
super supportive.
Not for a real sword, see? You got to go and get a
was really
dwarfish
nice.
sword. They're the only ones who know how to tune them properly.
Tune them, eh?
Try the mines if you're looking for dwarves. They'll do you a favour. Ahem. Right. Any friend of mine's is
That's
a
why I
friend
kind
of
of like
theirs.
remain so outspoken on Twitter, is because it's like I want to be here and I want to have fun and I want everyone else to be here and to have fun. But then you have people who are just like, you have gatekeepers and you have transphobes and you have all these Nazi fucking shit, and it's like I can't just sit here and have fun knowing that this space is like poisoned by those people and that they are yet poisoning and threatening other people. It's mad. It's crazy that anyone should just be like, oh, you know, just let them be, you know, stop causing drama. I'm like, they hate me. They hate BIPOC furries. They hate this and that. And, you know, they're literally sitting there doing things that will kill these people. And you're supposed to be okay with that. You're supposed to just sit there and take it and let other people just... I get so angry I even lose my words. It's just...
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? 5.
There's a hole there now. Yeah, and I know you do. I know that anyone is here has these same feelings, and you know, I'm not really saying anything new, but you just have to like... I don't even know that it's work necessarily. I think people who aren't affected by these things, they see a racist and an anti-racist arguing as like drama between my friends, as opposed to a problem that someone is trying to solve and someone who does not want to change. You know, that's not like if you don't know where you stand between racism and anti-racism, then you've made it clear where you stand. You are siding with the racist. If you're going to sit there and do nothing to change your friends, to like, and you're going to sit there and say, actually, my comfort is more important than trying to solve the safety, so like help anyone who is going through this abuse. You know, you're not as proactive in the community as you think you are. You're not like... Drama doesn't like... It's not drama. It's... You can't just sit there and say, I don't know how I feel about this, because you're both arguing, and what if you're both right? Because you want to try and be friends with everyone. It's like, okay, well, if you want to be friends with the racist, go be friends with the racist, and then you will forever be the guy who is friends with racists. That, by proxy, makes you an awful enabling person. But if you're going to sit there and go, actually, let's mediate this, you stop being racist. That's it. That should be the only answer. There shouldn't be anything for the anti-racist or the target of racism or transphobia to do. They should just be protected. They should be listened to. That's it. But apparently that's too much for some people. I'm going to keep ranting if I keep going on. It's like, yeah, you do have to be anti-racist.
That doesn't work. It's nothing like that fine dwarven engineering. Actually, this is nothing like fine dwarven engineering. Who's responsible for building this junk?
And I feel like when I talk about it on stream, I do fine, I get passionate, but I get so passionate that my mouth runs away before my brain is formed the words. That's why on Twitter I feel like I'm a lot more coherent and cohesive. And here I feel like I repeat myself a little bit, so even though I get really impassionate about it, I'm like, sometimes the words are literally just like rage, and it's just, yeah. Well then, Mr. Smith.
Excuse me,
Smith.
are you a dwarven smith?
No, I'm Dwarven Llewellyn. Dwarven Smith is over there.
It's a nice Welsh accent for you, innit, boy? There's the smith on that anvil.
So you're definitely not a dwarven smith then?
No, I'm a miner.
What, underage?
Yeah, I'm only 137. They won't even let me into pubs yet.
What's it like being a dwarven miner?
Well, I just dig
Yeah,
the old
it
days
does get
through,
exhausting.
apparently.
Just that.
The hours are long,
Like-
but the food's not bad. Plus, there's the Wandering Princess
There's
allowance.
been a lot of discourse this
really?
week about various different things. And some of it was literally like, yeah, this is not up for debate, this is bad. and some of it was people, good people, like 3-4 friends of mine, literally just arguing about semantics of stuff. And the problem is, it's like, when you're conditioned to being in an environment where there are a lot of attacks and there are a lot of people who don't listen to what you're saying, it can be very easy for things to escalate into an argument that never should have been, because you're not talking through the semantics. And social media is so weird and reductive because it does take it down to such short chunks of things that you can't do without nuance, and everyone's trying to like get into the conversation as quickly as possible. So it's like you have this small chunk and this small chunk, neither of which are actually the full extent of what you're trying to say. But you're force-fed them so quickly that it just kind of escalates into this sort of mix of weird notification dopamine and then like anger fueling and stuff like that. And there were some points with this week is like, I can't be here because these literally are my friends arguing, and they're not arguing, all of them I know believe the same things about how, in terms of like, abusers should be banned from these spaces, victims should be listened to, racism should not be a thing, transphobia should not be a thing at any kind of con. But it's like boiling down these arguments into how everyone was phrasing things on social media and getting so desperate to like sort of appease each other but also be correct. And it was like that's where like you can't see my hand, but like the inverted commas drama is like what people think the big arguments are, is this kind of weird intellectual semantic arguments about people being upset with each other because the way they talk to each other, not the actual things they're doing to each other. So yeah, there's discourse about discourse, and there's so many layers of it. It does get so tiring, and it muddies the waters between working on the issues, because you have good people who suddenly now won't talk to each other and won't network with each other because they get caught up in the way that we're made to communicate with each other about this stuff, instead of actually, what are we trying to achieve? This is how we do it. You know, it's the same thing that there are a lot of jokes about how the way leftists argue with each other about, what was it? It was an X-Men meme. Someone showed it to me on Instagram, like leftists, X-Men are like a perfect band of leftists because they're always arguing about who's doing what and how they do this and stuff like that. So, wow, I ranted for a long time, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm trying to be more proactive and more constructive, but also more passionate in what I'm advocating for. So like, especially for other people who've already been doing the work, I want to be doing the work too, but if they have already presented it, I'm probably going to share that first, as opposed to trying to add my voice and make things like more complex for everyone, because a lot of the time you don't need another person yelling about it. You just need to all kind of come together and stop it in whatever way is going to be best. So anyway, the game. Let's talk to Dwarf Smith.
What is it? I haven't got all day. We dwarf and swordsmiths lead a busy life.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, do lurk as you need. I'm actually going to stop probably within about half an hour or so I can start cooking and stuff. And because my eyes are getting tired and I'm getting dehydrated now, I want to work a little bit on my King cosplay, so that'll be nice, because I don't think I'm going to get much done this week. It's going to be a busy work week.
That doesn't work.
What did you say?
Excuse me, sir?
Yes? What is it? I haven't got all day. We dwarf and swordsmiths lead a busy
I hope it goes
life.
well. Go enjoy games. Go have fun. Yeah, you do. It sucks when you have to be such a strong advocate for yourself because you don't see so many other people doing it for you.
Excuse me, sir?
Yes?
Swordsmith?
Yeah.
As in your actual maker and tuner of magical swords?
Because you go through stuff that people don't even
Well,
see
would you
or will
tune
never
up
see,
this
that
sword
you
for
like
me?
little microaggressions
Will
and stuff like
right
that.
now be
And
soon enough for you?
Look,
you know,
you're sure
even when
you're a
people talk
dwarven
about the politics of
swordsmith?
Puerto Rico, you're like,
Well,
okay,
aren't
no,
you gonna
that's
tell
you.
me that you won't
You
do
live
the
with
task
it.
until I find some
You
obscure
are
item from
invalidating the
somewhere?
needs of
Why?
Well, it's traditional.
people.
Nothing's
Invalidate
easy for
what you need
adventurers.
and
I
what
thought it was
you
just
want to
one
talk
more
about
object
by
to collect.
sort of
Well, if you want it
political
that way, I
intellectualism or
suppose.
whatever.
All right, go. And return only when you have brought me...
A glass of elderberry wine.
I have a really itchy
That's it.
label on this strip.
Take your quest, then return. How was that?
Oh, marvellous. I can't thank you enough.
Anytime.
Where on earth do we get elderberry wine? Can I just shove it on my coals and do it myself?
That doesn't work.
Fine, alright. Alright, luggage, have a sword. Alright. Well, I only know of one place where I can get drink, so let's go to the bar. Yeah, I feel like there's more of a solidarity around trans issues in the community than there are racial ones. You know, it's that kind of, like, you know, a lot of the privileged LGBT voices are predominantly white, and it's like, okay, so they're not going to be as knowledgeable, or even kind of, they're not going to listen to you as much on racial issues.
Lo, behold the majesty of those tall, pointy stone things.
And there is a racism problem in the LGBT community because there are so many major voices that are just white and kind of want their voice to be the loudest one for whatever reason, and just want to, you know, almost like their oppression is more important. He always pauses and looks so ominously at the troll. Alright, let's see what's going on. Give me an elderberry wine.
A tankard of wine?
I can't, sir. The cellar's full of thingies. What are they called? You know, furry blighters with the tails.
Foxes?
Foxes?
That's it,
Foxes?
foxes. Hundreds of them, all squeaking and eating cheese. Oh, we've got a
That doesn't
plague
sound
of
like
foxes
foxes.
in our cellar.
Squeaking? Eating cheese? That does not sound like foxes. It sounds like you're leading me up a dark path here. Let's see. Foxes? Foxy friends? I do not think you're foxes if you're eating cheese and squeaking. Oh, what a lie. Damn you, barman. I wanted to see 8-bit foxes. But maybe I can do that in the games that Mythic recommended me instead.